testing. Alright, well, hey everyone, and thank you for joining me. We are diving back into the dark, gritty world of Blacksad. We are officially investigating the murder or possible not murder of a gym owner, and honestly, everyone is looking suspicious right now. At the top of my suspect list, we have the Rhino, because that man gives off, I definitely know more than I'm saying, energy. Then there's the gorilla, who somehow manages to look guilty every single time he walks into a room. And don't get me started on Mary, because something about her is not sitting right with me at all. She's either completely innocent or she's about to pull the biggest twist imaginable. The problem is every clue just creates more questions. Every conversation feels like a trap, and I genuinely cannot tell who's lying to me anymore. But one thing is for sure, tonight we are putting on our detective hats, making questionable accusations with absolute confidence, and hopefully solving this case before I accuse the entire city. So sit back, grab your detective notebook, and let's see if we can uncover the truth or completely spiral into conspiracy theories along the way. And with that being said, I hope you guys are having a great Saturday and that your weekend is treating you good and that you are relaxing as much as possible. I am just so excited to get back into this game because we got a mystery to solve as per the intro. So anyway, as you can tell, there's, I think her name is Mary, and then there's the Rhino, and then the gorilla. So I was kind of stuck on what to do, and that black lion is just, he was looking at me menacingly, but that's okay. Alright, so should we go back to the gym? I really don't have any ideas whatsoever. Mary is not giving us anything. She's not giving us anything to work with, so I'm at a standstill on things right now. So I think that's why I quit when I did last time. And hopefully Princess shows up because she's been helpful. And I just want to shout out Princess again for uh, suggesting this game. You know me too well. Due to the sudden and unexpected death of Joseph R. Dunn, A private service for family and friends will be held at St. Fergus Church on Friday, October 14th at 6 p.m. Oh, nice. We got another card. So let's stick it to our thing. And if anybody has any idea of what I missed, what I could possibly try, just let me know. I would love to know. Honestly, I'm gonna go. I know that goat went back to sleep, but maybe we can try to talk to him again, wake him up. I'm gonna look in the trash over here, nothing. I don't think we're waking him up. Okay. And there's that chest expander. I really want that chest expander for whatever reason. It's like, I think we did some deduction last time and it was part of that. Yeah. And now I'm just wandering. Okay, we already made phone calls last time, and neither of them were helpful at all. Okay, I've already talked to him like several times. Okay, so let's go back up here. Kind of investigate the office.
Yes?
I need to ask you some questions.
Go on.
Let's ask her.
Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
Oh my word. Okay. Let's look at this. Oh my word. I know what that's called. What is that called?
Dunn kept files on the gym's staff and clients. Name, address, and date of birth.
Okay.
Could you tell me your birthday?
Of course. March 6th.
And the year?
I'm 24, Mr. Blacksad. You do the math.
No luck.
Let's do a random combination.
Damn. No luck.
Dang, okay. Oh my word. I don't know how to get into that safe.
Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
Oh my word. You're not being helpful, you know that. Okay, so let's just take a look at the
why. Something just doesn't add up.
rope.
Do you remember anything else about Joe Dunn and Bobby Yale's argument?
No, not really, no. Only Joe yelling. If you do, I'll call off the fight and kick you out of the gym.
Joe Dunn or Joey Dunn?
Huh? Nobody called him Joey. Well, maybe his wife. Although, she didn't call him anything after she died.
I found an empty wine bottle on the rooftop. Did Joe Dunn drink?
Only for a while, back when his wife died. But eventually he quit. After that, he'd only drink on special occasions.
Not all folks are as open-minded as Dunn. I happen to know who painted the lockers. Arthur Tucker.
I knew it! I knew it was him, that bastard. I'm gonna whip the white out of him.
Okay.
What exactly was he saying?
Something like, if you do that, I'll call off the fight and make sure you never set foot in this gym again.
Okay. Alright, I am totally not sure what to do. Farting is the key to success, is what that said. Okay then. Oh my word. Okay, so does anybody have any ideas of what else I have not thought to try? Oh, I can do a deduction. Okay, we are gonna do that real quick. Something fishy about Dunn's suicide. Mary and Dunn were seeing each other. Let's see. Okay. Actually, maybe there's a paint stain on the floor and someone threw a can of paint in the trash. And no. Okay, so am not quite sure. And then maybe... Oh no. Okay. Yeah, I do not know what to try. Oh no. What am I not getting? Okay, okay.
What if Mary's birthday is the combination to the safe?
Oh, let's try that. Let's try that. Yeah. Okay, then maybe... Okay. There we go, yeah. So let's look at the cards again.
And there it was, Mary's birthday, a week prior to that very day.
Okay, so let's put that into the safe. Aha, it worked.
You open the safe?
Yeah, and I think you need to see this. Can you tell me what it says?
All right. I think this might be useful for the investigation, Mr. Detective. He left everything to me, except some boxing trophies and knickknacks that'll go to Bobby Yale.
Do you think Bobby Yale read it before he disappeared?
Maybe.
When was it signed?
It was written 4 years ago, just weeks after I moved to Buffalo.
Congratulations. You're one lucky lady.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
All right. Thanks.
Okay, so we got some info there. So maybe we should go talk to Mary again. I hate trying to get information out of her because it just doesn't seem to freaking work. She won't crack.
I know you're hiding something.
What?
You know what? You're the only woman who ever called Dunn Joey, except his late wife.
Oh, my goodness. I can't talk here. My shift is over in 10 minutes. Can you wait a while?
Can I get a refill over here, Mary?
Coming right up.
I think we finally cracked her. Nice. Hello, perfect timing. Hey, princess. And please, hope you are doing good. Yeah, I am doing really good. And I just want to say, don't be sorry that you're a little bit late.
Found in his golden years.
You really didn't miss much, except I got her to crack.
Well, weekdays I start cleaning the gym at dawn, before my shift at the diner. Joey always came in early, just a little after I got there. He used to say it was the best time for the worst task of the day.
Oh, I know exactly what he meant. Did he help you clean?
No, poor Joey. I would never have allowed that. He did more than enough. Would even clean on my days off. Paperwork. He just hated it. But that was just him. Instead of putting off the things he couldn't stand, he did them as soon as possible. One morning, he saw me crying. I was having a rough day and...
Sure. Maybe you just wanted to draw his attention.
No. Why would you say that? He pointed at the coffee machine. You need a cup of joe and some fresh air. That was the first of many cups on the rooftop.
Which is where Dunn seduced you.
That word is a bit too much, Mr. Blacksad. You might be too young to understand this, but real love has little to do with seduction. One day, we realized those rooftop coffees were the best part of our day. So we began to spend more time together.
But you never told
Joe. Yeah, I noticed that too.
Maybe you should have told his daughter.
Like I said, I barely know her. Joey didn't want her to find out until we were sure. He was afraid that our relationship would only make matters worse. Until one day, on the rooftop, we realized just how serious our relationship was. And we decided to turn those moments into a lifetime.
So he asked you to marry him?
Yes, of course. He gave me the wedding ring and we decided to tell the world. He said he needed to share that happiness with his little girl. Turns out, he wasn't that happy after all.
What about Yale? Wasn't he like a son to him?
Maybe you already noticed, I have a slight cold. I really should be heading home.
Maybe you should cover your neck.
I lost my scarf a while back, not sure where. And now, if you'll excuse me, that's my bus stop. A pleasure to speak with you, Mr. Blacksad.
I still feel like she is hiding something. Wait, I wonder... No, we can't do any deductions. No. Okay. Never mind. She said she misplaced her scarf. Wonder where it is. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if that's it. I'm just kind of guessing. That could not be it, but that could be it. I don't know. I really want that chest expander. No, we didn't want to do that. Okay.
You see, I've got this friend. He's a journalist, and the thing is, well, he would like to interview you.
Why?
A woman running a boxing gym? That's quite the story.
And how did this friend of yours find out, exactly?
Well, you know how these things...
I don't even want to hear you. I just hope you prove your professional worth before the day is over.
I think I know who had your mother's ring.
You do?
Mary Purnell. I think she was in love with your father.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
I never asked about the gym's insurance.
That's exactly what I'm reading now. So far, it looks like your standard small business policy.
Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
Okie dokie. So, what else can we do? I'm like getting nowhere. It seems like the more progress we make, the further I feel like I'm getting from actual progress. Maybe I should talk to this guy again. Never mind. We're all out of things to talk about. Did you get in the safe yet? Yep, I sure did. And a will was in there. Most everything in that will was left to his daughter, except for a few things like trophies and stuff like that was left to Bobby Yale. So we got that going for us. Maybe I should go back onto the roof. Just because we know that Mary and that guy were up there. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? I don't even know. There we go. Yes, nothing. Rip Joe, aka that guy. Yeah. Kind of losing my mind today. Okay, nothing over there.
I never would have taken Dunn for a gun owner. A few bucks. Just petty cash.
Detective Mystery will do that. Yeah. And I'm like so bad when it comes to mysteries. So what am I missing? Dang. Wait, what is that on the ground over there? Oh, okay. Maybe we should call somebody?
You're gonna like what I have to tell you about the Dunn case. Dunn and the gym's cleaning lady
Can you
were
go
about
back
to
to
get
Bobby
married.
Yale's apartment?
Call What's News. They'll know what to do with
I-
such an incredibly interesting piece of information.
The combination on Dunn's safe was her birthday. He even gave her a ring. You know, your
Maybe
typical
those
suicidal
sucks are
bliss.
gone. Well,
Okay,
maybe.
I'm still not convinced, but I might have something for you.
Okay, so are we making progress now? I think when we can, we'll try to go back to Bobby Yale's apartment for sure.
Life is off and off key, like a bad song. The notes come together but feel flat, unable to create anything resembling music. And yet, there are ways to string them together to create harmony. Ways that are not always entirely in our hands.
You look tired, John.
I can't help it. It's just the way we cats are.
Well, I can't help but be glad to see you. Yep, I'm beat. I'm starving. Just got back from the annual police medical.
Yay, Smirnoff.
Not only did I have to fast, but I also had to chug 2 enormous glasses of water. John, you alright?
I've had better days, and I'll have them again, I hope.
We both deserve to. The thing is, I'd love to help you out with this case, but I can't. You know I work for the state of New York. If I had any information, I couldn't share it with a private eye. Even if it was lying on top of this table.
You said you were starving. Why don't you go to the counter and order something?
Yeah, sure, good idea. If you'll excuse me.
Okay, 4 ring-shaped. Ooh.
Interesting.
4 ring-shaped mark. 4 marks on the neck. So I think that might have been from the chest expander, and then whoever killed Joe made it look like it was a suicide, but it wasn't. Aha. Now it's starting to piece together.
Now that I think of it, I better eat at home. It's healthier.
Thanks.
Truth is, John, it all seemed clear to me before,
Bingo.
but now,
What's his name, Mo?
please, promise me you won't take the law into your own
I
hands.
smart sometimes.
I'd like to think we're not just vigilantes.
I'll try, but sometimes there's no alternative.
All right. In any case, keep me posted, will you?
Okay.
You can count on it.
Take care, John.
As always, Smirnov had given me new, potentially relevant information. Not to mention second thoughts. When an old dog like him gets that serious, one must be prepared to bite.
Oh, we have new deductions. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, that was wrong. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Probably that one. Yeah, okay, there we go. Yep, he was murdered. Dunn wasn't tall enough to hang himself. Okay. Let's do some more deduction. I think we're getting somewhere.
I'm much taller than Dunn, and I can barely reach the noose. There's no way Dunn hanged himself. Not on his own, at least.
No. Somebody big and tall. Yeah, that stool was way too short. Dunn was a little guy. Yeah. Okay, so Dunn had 4 different neck marks. Aha.
Bobby Yale. I don't
Blacksad
know if
is
you
on
had
the
a motive
case.
to kill Dunn, but you certainly had the murder weapon.
Okay. Now we got some more deduction to do. Okay, so... Okay, and then I think... No, okay. And the chest expander. Where is it? Chest expander. No. Okay. Oh, what am I? Oh, I got it.
Dunn must have punched the can while he was arguing with Yale. I guess that explains why he'd threatened to call the fight off.
Okay. I think Mary has a cold. I don't think that... No, I didn't think so. Maybe that one. Dunn wanted to call off the fight, and Dunn was strangled with Yale's chest expander. Aha!
Christ. Did Yale kill Dunn just because he wanted to call off the fight?
Interesting.
I always knew Bobby had issues. But I never thought he'd go that far.
Everything seems to point in that direction. I'm certain of it.
But he could have been framed, couldn't he? In any case, that doesn't change a thing.
It does, actually. Now we know he didn't kill himself.
My father's still dead, and you still haven't found Bobby Yale. Nothing has changed. Opening the safe and finding my father's will won't help us achieve anything. So please hurry. Time's wasting.
Sonia's indifference never ceased to amaze me. But most importantly, why was she suddenly defending Yale?
John Blacksad? I think I owe you an apology.
Apology accepted. But what exactly are you apologizing for?
Listen, I don't think my
Sonia,
fellow
such
workers
a
treated you
sad
with the
child,
respect you
cage
deserve.
heart. Yeah.
I'm so sorry they've wrinkled
She
your
is
suit.
really going through it, isn't she?
The thing is, they didn't know we shared a common goal. Bobby Yale. I want to find him and get to the bottom of this as much as you do, Mr.
Not
Blacksad.
child.
So please, kindly accept my invitation. Why not share our findings? Come on.
Of course. You don't mind me riding in this fancy car with a wrinkled suit, do you?
Aw, I think you look mighty dapper, Mr. Blacksad. Although, if those wrinkles were to rub off on me... I always play it nice and safe.
Why refuse such a kind invitation? Right? And that gun was kind of menacing. Yo, let's go Batcat. Hey, Mr. Furball, I hope you're having a really good Saturday. And I always thought he looked like Batman.
Thank you, Blacksad. You won't regret this. So let's cut to the chase. I need Bobby Yale to fight Stone. There's just too much money at stake. So, I'm offering you my help to find Yale. Let's work together.
All right. I'm in.
You are? Hey, wonderful. I thought you'd be hard to convince. That you'd appeal to the moral high ground or something. Please, hear
Doing
me
great.
out.
Hope you're
Let's
well.
say I bet a beer
I'm
that
glad
we
you're
find Yale
doing
in
great,
3
and
days,
I'm
and you
doing
bet a beer
well.
that we don't. In 3 days, one of us has to buy the other a beer. Is that so bad? We're simply two grown men using our money and free will to conduct a small private exchange.
I've had
And
a
most
really
importantly,
good
we're
day
not
so
hurting
far. Quinn
anyone.
is off today, and so
Yeah, I run a gambling
we've just been
business.
spending
What's
today
so bad
together.
about that?
I can't really say.
Well, I can. Nothing. But I'll tell you what is wrong. The way our government is ruining America. We live in a so-called free country. A place where honest people can make a living, provided they don't hurt anybody. We're not communists. Well, at least I'm not.
I would have never thought otherwise. As for me, let's just say I sympathize with their cause.
Fair enough. You sure look the part. In any case, that's not my point. The government betrays our nation's values by passing communist laws that forbid an honest man like me to make a living without hurting a soul. And that, Mr. Blacksad, is just wrong. I'd even say it's unconstitutional. Do you get my point now?
All right, I get your point.
Ha! I knew you would. When the government passes these laws, there's only one legitimate weapon the people
Trying
can
to
wield.
keep this
the
guy
same weapon that turned America
on my
into
side.
a great nation. Civil disobedience. So,
Trying to get
as
on
the
his good
proud
side.
American
Yep.
that I am,
Yep,
it's my
exactly.
duty to disobey.
You might have a point. In certain cases, civil disobedience is both right and duty.
Exactly. And when you hear just how I've transformed this business, you'll agree even more. I wasn't always a boss, you know. No, sir. I started at the bottom, when Lucky Blitzen ran the show. That good for nothing. His was a reign of terror,
I think it might
extortion,
benefit
violence,
me
you know,
in the
that sort
long
of
run to
unpleasant
be on
thing. When I
his
took
good
over,
side, so that's
I
why I'm
decided
doing
I'd
it.
make people want to do my bidding, not out of fear, but out of gratitude. I decided to help people so they would help me.
That beating your thugs gave me was really helpful. Thank you so much.
Those poor bastards didn't even know you were a detective, that you were on our side.
Maybe at first, but when they tied me up and beat the socks off me, they knew very well who I was.
Seriously? That goes against my rules. Who was it?
Yeah, the two of them.
Bastards. But don't you worry. I'll have a talk with those two. I cannot tolerate this behavior. Please accept my apologies, Mr. Blacksad. As I said before, I like to help people so I can count on their gratitude. That applies to fellow partners like police or, in this case, a detective. I won't deny this business has its fair amount of violence, extortion, and casualties, but I'd rather leave that to my enemies. And you are not my enemy. And, it looks like we're here.
Yale's apartment?
I told you, I'm on your side. Go ahead, search the place. I'll wait down here. When you're done, you can honor our arrangement and share your findings with me. Or not. It's your call, Mr. Blacksad. I'll make sure you're suitably compensated. Colbert! Wilson!
The worst thing about O'Leary's boys dropping by isn't the beating, but the fact that I can't tell what's theirs and what's Yale's. Can't say this is the ideal drink for an athlete. Then again, it could be your classic bookie thug lunch.
Okay. Ooh. Let's take a look at
Bobby
that.
seems like a nice kid, but I barely know him.
Uh-huh. I always thought that Mary was lying about a lot of things.
17th century French fables. Mare must be one boring old lady.
Yes, we got another card.
Judging by the general state of the apartment, they were leading a quiet life.
Alrighty, I don't think we need to investigate the bathroom. Come on.
So, you like your mob stories, don't you, Bobby? Seems like Bobby inherited something more than boxing skills from his father, besides the tendency to vanish into thin air, of course. Nice chain. Copy 1 of 3. Do you know any of his relatives?
His father, Avenarius.
Avenarius? The boxer poet? Didn't he disappear 20 years ago? Why would you want such a big closet for so few clothes? Unless someone emptied it recently. I'm not sure how Yale's love of pickles will help me crack the case, but it's good to know. A woman's fragrance. Almost angelical.
So that might be Mary's scarf. Maybe my granny gave me that closet. Maybe. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so what am I missing out of this apartment? This is a really small apartment. It's basically a kitchen, a bathroom, and a bedroom. And honestly, I've never seen you can make a deduction. Oh, I can. Okay. So let me put this card in its place. Okay, so let's make a deduction, shall we? Bigger than where we live. I understand that. There we go.
That means she's been here recently, but why? What does Sweet Mary have to do with Yale, the murder suspect? When I left, I told O'Leary I hadn't found a thing. The minute I was alone, I left for Mary's.
There's comic
But
books
before all that, I took a
started
small
the
parting
series, by
gift
the
for
way.
her.
Oh, really? I'm gonna have to check that out.
I've never trusted angels.
Mr. Blacksad? What a...
Surprise?
Oh, we got
When
her.
they fall, they turn into demons.
Joey told me he was going to spend the afternoon painting the gym and that Bobby would be fixing something up on the roof. So, after I found the body and called the police, I went to Bobby's place, but he wasn't there.
How did you open the door to his apartment?
I think it was already open. Everything is so
Yeah,
confusing.
I originally saw
I'm
the
sorry, Mr.
comics, and then
Blacksad.
Mr. Furball was
Don't
like,
be.
you know, there's a
I'm
game,
here to
right?
figure it all out.
Literally. That's awesome.
Do you realize you might be protecting a murderer?
What? I'm not protecting anybody.
Okay, I think it's time to set things straight. I knew you were cheating on Dunn with Yale. Or was it the other way around?
No. How can you even think of something like that?
How can you convince me otherwise? I found a picture at Yale's apartment. It's you and him on a roller coaster. Care to explain, Miss Purnell?
I'm not white, Mr. Blacksad.
What?
7 of my great-grandparents were white. The 8th was black. According to law, I'm a black citizen, even if my skin says the contrary. Do you know what that means when you're born in North Arlington, Alabama?
Segregated housing, with far worse homes for colored people.
We even have different water fountains, for God's sake. The separate but equal doctrine and all that.
That damn nonsense.
And all the lies. That's why I moved here. No one knows what color my great-grandparents were.
I'm black too, and I don't hide it.
Well, at least you're a man.
In any case, what's that have to do with Bobby Yale?
He's my nephew, Mr. Blacksad. Joe and I first started taking care of poor Bobby when my sister died. That was when he was almost 15. The three of us went on that trip to Luna Park.
So this is where Joe Dunn comes in.
Bobby was the only one who knew about me and Joey. We were afraid that someone would use my past to ruin his career.
It's not the first time I hear that story. You should have told me this sooner.
I've been hiding it all my life. I'm sorry.
Okay. Here we go.
Mary smells like... Actually, the whole room smells like a pie fresh out of the oven, so I can't identify any other fragrances. TV and radio all in one. Where will these mad times lead us? Fresh out of the oven. The whole room smells like pie. That cherry pie smells so good.
Cat
I'm starting to
senses
get hungry.
activate. Exactly.
Thanks. I pulled it out of the oven right before you arrived.
I
Oh,
had
where
to
are my
do
manners? I'm the
some
worst
cat
hostess
senses.
in the world. Let me go get a knife from the kitchen. And you must be thirsty. Let me see. OJ, coffee?
I'll take some coffee, thanks.
Oh, we found another card.
She's wearing the same clothes in both pictures, so she's probably telling the truth. Feels good to stretch out now and then.
Man, cherry pie sounds really, really good. That is actually my favorite kind of pie. He ate. He's eating all of that? Really?
You should open a bakery and sell these pies.
Thanks. Joey used to say the same thing.
Are you sure you don't know where your nephew is?
I've looked everywhere. He's nowhere to be found.
Don't worry. I'll find him.
Thank you.
About Sonia Dunn and the ring. I managed to hide the
Pecan
truth
is
from her.
best
I
pie.
appreciate
well,
it,
that
but
is your
at the same
opinion. I
time-
don't like pecan
What?
pie.
No, nothing.
I
Maybe
just don't know
Maybe she
what
has
it
a
is
right to
about
know.
it. I just don't like it.
I couldn't help but notice a queen-size
But
bed
I
in the
do
room.
love a good
You
cherry
what?
pie.
Sorry. I had to make sure Bobby Yale wasn't hiding in there.
Oh, yeah, sure. Joey bought this place. It was going to be our home after the wedding.
Flip the
I
table
left my
all
apartment
you want.
and moved in so I could save some money.
If he had left his own apartment and moved in, he could
I
have saved twice
love
the
me
money.
some
I'm no
cherry
hooker,
pie, and that's
Mr.
it.
Blacksad.
Gasp.
Your secret is safe with me.
I'd like to believe you.
Okay, so I don't even know. I don't even know. Okay, there we
Now that
go.
there's almost no pie left, the scent has also disappeared. Interesting. Now Mary smells like a huge dog. Mary, when are you going to stop lying? I know your nephew is here. I can smell him.
What? No. I already told you I don't know where he is.
Stop playing around and tell me. Where is he?
You can search the whole house if you want. Go ahead. He's not here.
Alright, I just want to shout out to my amazing mod for throwing my socials up in chat. If you haven't joined already, make sure to check out the Discord. That's where I keep everyone updated on stream schedules, surprise streams, cancellations, and all the chaos happening behind the scenes. And don't forget about the YouTube. All of my streams get uploaded there completely unedited because editing is hard and I am technically challenged, or however you say it. So if you miss a stream or just want to relive the chaos, the VODs will be waiting for you over there. So go join the Discord and subscribe to the YouTube because the chaos does not stop when the stream ends.
Look, if he's making you do this, just tell me. I'll protect you.
Bobby would never do that.
If he's not here right now, he must have left shortly before I got here. Where did he go?
Shortly before you got here? I wish.
Okay.
Wait a minute. She's not the one who smells like that.
She gets amazing mod. I get thanks, Mr. Furball. I'm known by my wife's name.
That's where Bobby Yale's scent is coming from.
Oh.
So, that's why you were sitting there.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. Could you step aside so I can check, please?
Please go.
Marion, for Christ's sake, put that knife down, would you?
Leave or I'll...
I'm just teasing. I think it's cute. I know.
Mary, please, calm down.
There is no
I mean
offense
it.
taken to
I don't
what
wanna
you
hurt
just
you.
said. I promise.
Bobby!
We found him. Oh no! Dang it. There we go. Mary, no. Oh my gosh, yeah. Haha.
I'm on your side, Bobby.
Really? Come on, dog. Dang. I'm like not doing very good at beating me half to death. No. This comes with the price fighter. No thanks. Okay, so we are gonna take a moment to bask in my defeat. And then we're gonna try again. Oh my word. I am not doing very good. Okay, let's try again. Look at his arms, just press left or right. Okay. Okay, I get it. Is he having a heart attack?
Bobby!
Call an ambulance. Do as I say. Go on, call an ambulance. Do it now. In the face of a heart attack, there's two things you can't forget.
Chest compressions, chest compressions, chest compressions.
One, stay
If
calm.
you know
Two,
about Dr.
one chest
Mike,
compression per second.
he's a YouTube doctor.
One
Then you know
Mississippi.
chest compressions, chest compressions,
Mississippi.
chest compressions.
3 Mississippi. 4 Mississippi. 5 Mississippi.
Let's try again. Okay.
1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi.
Oh,
4
there we go.
Mississippi.
There we
5
go.
Mississippi.
Now I'm getting it.
6 Mississippi. 7 Mississippi. 8 Mississippi. 9
no.
Mississippi.
Why do I keep... Okay. Oh, this is stressful. We have to keep him alive because he's a murder suspect.
1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi. 4 Mississippi. 5 Mississippi. 6 Mississippi. 7 Mississippi.
There we go.
Bobby! Oh, Bobby! Thank you, Bobby.
Oh my gosh, CPR is so stressful. It is.
Bobby. Thank you.
I had lots of reasons to consider this a great day. I had investigated a suicide case. I had discovered that, in truth, we were dealing with a murder. I had found and captured the prime suspect. And I had saved a life. And yet, everything in me screamed that something was going wrong. Terribly wrong.
Promise me you won't take the law into your own hands. I'd like to think we're not just vigilantes.
Great job. Well, thank you so much.
What the hell?
Bang, bang, bang!
I hope
fair
you are
amount of
enjoying the game.
violence, extortion,
I am actually. This is right up my alley.
I hate detectives.
Bang, bang, bang!
You're dead meat, cat.
That you, Smirnoff?
You seem agitated. Nightmare?
Yeah, I have a lot of those.
Yeah, that makes two of us. Anyway, why don't you go home? In his current condition, Yale's not going anywhere. Besides, we'll take it from here.
Thanks, but that won't be necessary. I can watch Yale on my own.
No doubt. I just saw exactly how vigilant you always are. As for what happened yesterday, I asked you not to get involved, or at least give me a heads up.
If I hadn't intervened, Bobby Yale could be dead.
If you had warned me, maybe we could have avoided a heart attack.
Never make promises you can't keep.
Anyway, what's done
I absolutely
done.
have a bad habit with that. I'm honestly working on not making promises I can't keep.
When exactly did you realize that he killed Dunn? Out of sheer curiosity. I'm a cop after all.
As soon as I realized that the murder weapon belonged to him.
How about the motive? Any ideas?
I know Dunn wanted to call the fight off after something Yale did, but I still don't know what.
In any case, hopefully Yale
I think
will tell
it's
us more.
appropriate the police chief is a German Shepherd. That is very
Would you let me
appropriate
ask him
for
some
sure.
questions when he wakes up?
I know you will, with or without my permission, so I'd rather not feel betrayed. In exchange, drop by the station when you can. Your investigation could really help my men. Who, by the way, must be waiting for me to interrogate Mary Purnell. Boy, she was hard to pry from Yale's side.
Don't go too soft on her. That girl's quite the liar.
Will do. Thanks for the advice. And as for you, go get some rest. God knows you need it.
I can't promise anything.
Tell the nurses to look at that face of yours. You look like a film detective in his last scene.
I'm afraid this film isn't over yet.
For your sake, I hope you're wrong. You're in charge now, officer.
Okay.
I'll send you relief in 6 hours. Understood?
Doctor,
Who are... Oh, detective. Congratulations. You fared pretty well against that kid. Better than most would have. Now, if you'll excuse me...
well, I always land on my feet. We, as a society, simply don't trust
Reptile.
reptiles. But that's not the real problem. The real problem is our extended belief that there's logic to that distrust, that it's natural and well-founded.
Okay, come on. Dang, I'm having a hard time. There we go. Okay. Now I'm getting it.
How's Yale? Is he awake?
Oh, yeah. Go check on him before he falls asleep again. Although, try not to bother him with too many questions.
What's his current condition?
It's too soon
This
to tell.
game has
He did
wiggly
have a heart
controls, I
attack
will
after
admit.
all.
Yeah, I did notice that for sure. That they are kind of finicky.
Go away. I don't want to see you. The doctor told me to sleep.
I rarely get to interrogate a suspect with his guard down in a place as quiet as this. Getting the chance to study his body language with no distractions is a rare gift. His heart rate is increasing. It could mean that he's lying, but it could also just be pure, unadulterated rage. He's looking straight at me. If he couldn't hold my stare, I'd think he's lying, but that's not the case. He's clenching his fist, a sign of contained anger. Clenched fist, fast heart rate, fixed stare. He feels some genuine rage towards me. I'm sorry you don't want to see me, but I saved your life, son.
Maybe my aunt feels gratitude. I certainly don't. Luckily, I just got my medication. I'll be snoozing soon.
All right, I'll just cut to the chase. Who killed Joe Dunn?
What? Are you trying to confuse me? Joe hanged himself.
I know the murder weapon was yours.
What? The rope? I don't get it. What weapon do you mean?
Don't play with me, boy. The chest expander.
An expander? I've never had one of those.